YouTube? It's that dude named Dave, and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Before we get started, my price of admission. Like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. You guys are watching my videos, but you're all not subbed yet. So let me help you by helping me out here and give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, we got those few seconds out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, we're coming back to Kevin Samuels. He was talking to a young woman regarding relationships, and is 170 too much weight for a woman? So let's get to the video. We're gonna let Kevin cook in. We're gonna try to make this make sense.
I don't think the weight, I know people should care about their health. I agree with you, but some girls, they will never be skinny, no matter what. They will never be that.
Okay, so that's a disingenuous argument. Who said anything about skinny?
Well, you mean, well, when you say 170 pounds is fat.
It is.
To you.
What Kevin is getting at here is he's not saying skinny. See, women want to inflate the fact that when we want you to guys be healthy and in shape here, and you think you guys just want us to be skinny and anorexic. No, we want you to be at a healthy weight. We never said anything about skinny. Now, I know I'm stopping early. I just wanted to point that out. Let's continue now.
I'm 100.
You weigh more than a man.
Well, I'm right. I have a child, and I'm
okay.
No,
So
but it's realistic. That's pretty realistic.
No,
fact.
it's not. No, it's not.
Okay.
See, here's the thing. The fact that you're even trying to argue this.
No, I'm not trying to argue. I just
I argue the point.
Mm-hmm.
How many calories should a healthy male take in a day?
Good question. Here we go.
I would say a little over 1,500.
18 to 2,000.
Okay.
How much should a woman take in a day?
I think a woman should try to stay under 1,000 calories a day.
But what is the recommended calorie intake for a healthy woman? It's about 1,200.
12. Yeah, that's what I would have rounded off.
If you're taking in 1,200 calories a day, there is no way that the typical female anatomy will get to 170 pounds with child, anything. Women are taking in too many calories. I mean, you 28 years old, you can read a history book, you can see pictures. What were the 270 pound women back 100 years ago?
It's just different time.
See, that's the excuses that women want to make here. It's not always about working out. It's about the lifestyle. And we see real deal here in our community that women are not eating properly. They're not taking care of their body. They're not even living right. So if you're just going by the recommended of 1,200 calories a day, there is no way that you're going to be overweight or obese, or women saying, I'm thick, take me as I am. No. We're not going to take you as you are if you are not healthy, and especially the fact that if you weigh more than the average man. So let's continue. Let's let Kevin cook some more here.
It's a different time. The way food is being made and processed and messed with today. It's a lot of. I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for women.
But you are.
But you are.
Myself, because I'm
but
not.
You are.
I don't say,
but you are.
Okay.
But you are.
Let me pause again here because she wanted to make a point how foods are being processed and not made the same again. Here's the thing. That's on you, because we know that the food is made differently. So that means that as us adults here, we need to recognize what's good for us and what's not bad for us, and not constantly eat all this fast food, not going to McDonald's every day, not going to Burger King or Taco Bell or eating at these restaurants all the time. Actually coming home and cooking your own meals. Let me give you guys a personal example. If you guys know me, you know where I'm coming with this here. During the pandemic, I had lost 40 pounds. I didn't work out. I can't work out in certain times because I have bad knees due to my sports injuries here. But you know how I lost 40 pounds? Through changing my diet. I stopped drinking pops. I went to waters and teas. I changed my sleeping habits so I can go to bed at a decent time so I can wake up at a decent time. And on top of that too, when I ate, that corresponded with my sleep so that I didn't eat too heavy, then go to sleep and let all that food just sit on you while your metabolism slows down and then you're gaining more weight here. I literally went from 219 and now currently I'm not around 40 pounds here, but last time I weighed myself a couple of days ago between 175 and 178 this week. I've been yo-yoing. But the point is that I'm not lifting weights. I'm not skinny, but it's a lifestyle change, ladies. And the problem is, ladies, you do not want to change the way you eat because that food tastes so damn good. Let's continue.
But
I'm
you
kind
are
of
because ma'am, you are because everything it's different times, so it's not my fault. The way the food is made, so it's not my fault.
No.
Okay. Well, ma'am, you are responsible for everything you put in your mouth.
Exactly.
Did you go to college?
No.
Did you graduate high school?
Yeah.
Then you understand basic biology and chemistry.
Of
You
course.
know how to cook a balanced meal.
Yes, I'm Haitian, so I could cook.
I don't see a bunch of 200-pound people, 200-pound women in Haiti.
They got some big women in Haiti.
See what I just did?
Yeah, Kev, we saw that here. Guys, look at Haiti, look at the population. We can go to any videos right now. You can go on YouTube. We can look at documentaries right now. We know that Haiti does not have a big population like that. What women do is that they'll go to the extreme. They'll go to the exception and not the rule. Just because you see big women or you see big people in a certain dynamic here, then you try to make that your argument. But that is not always the case here. Let's let Kevin cook some more and continue.
I said I don't see a bunch of 200-pound women in Haiti, and then you went to the extreme.
That's what I just said, Kev.
Well, it's
women always
a
do
learning
this.
process, you know.
It's not a learning process.
Well, for some, it really is. That's why there's so many people out here who's not like everything that you say. There's so many people out here who's doing the opposite because they don't understand that.
No, they understand.
What?
They're just lazy.
Right.
There's no consequence to it because somebody will stick their penis in it.
That's exactly. We have a lazy society, okay? Women do not want to work out. They want us to eat whatever you want to, like we said here. And then on top of that, too, we have certain men who are Pookies and Ray Rays who have no problem dipping and diving these women here, which in a sense elevates their mindset to think that they have a higher sexual marketplace. When it's not the case here. You're just choosing bad and you're choosing the man who will do anything to get those buns glazing. Women do not recognize their value and also what these men are looking for when they're choosing the wrong type of men. And then we keep this circle dynamic of not building nuclear relationships, women overweight, and then choosing the wrong men that keeps continuing and continuing and continuing. But let's continue. Let's see what else is going to be said here.
Right.
She had nothing to say there?
So, no, ma'am. No. What other group of women on the planet do you think thinks 170 pounds is fair?
Let's hear.
Well, can I just make a comment real quick about that?
But what group of women on the entire planet? What group of women would say, yeah, we should be 170 pounds?
That's what I'm saying. Women are not saying that. They're not. Just as a woman myself, who
Black women think 170 is actually below average.
Exactly. We have so many in our black women in our community who think that 170 is just right for them. You can say, well, that dude, I'm 5'6" here and I'm a $180 and I'm thick and I'm holding in the wrong places. Wrong. You know what's going to happen? If you have no kids and you're going to have that first kid, add 30 to 35 pounds, which is going to put you over 200. And if you're expecting to have 2 kids or more, you know you're going to add 40 to 50 pounds and you're not losing all that weight because what we just talked about here of how women are not eating right and not taking in the proper calorie intake here. So women thinking that 180 is okay, 170 is okay. When in actuality, if you're between 5'2", 5'3", 5'4", and 5'5", you should be under 150 and 140 pounds. I am not stuttering here. You should go talk to your regular doctor and look at your calorie intake, look at your diet. And then on top of that too, if you change your diet, you wouldn't have to worry about losing weight because the weight is gonna naturally just come off. If you cut out all those sodas and drink water, the weight is gonna naturally come off because you're not processing all those sugars here. But women's mind state is not the same as it was yesteryear here, thinking that all this extra weight is good when men don't want it. Let's continue.
No, I don't think that. I'm very black. I do not think
What's the average weight of the average black woman in this country?
they big, but
What it is? They big. See, when I ask an average weight, y'all don't give y'all. Not, why do women not like to be
I would
specific?
say about 180, 210 pounds.
Okay, it's 187 pounds. So you're in the right area.
Wow.
So where
187,
what is
y'all.
the average weight of an average man in this country?
Here we go.
About that or a little bit more.
Wrong.
Nope.
So 168.
168. Okay.
So stop.
Think about that, guys. In family here, if the average man's between 168 and I saw a status at 169 because this video is about a year ago now. I've seen 169, 1 pound difference. Why should I extrapolate, right? But we have women who are 185 to 187. We have women that are weighing on average 15 to 20 pounds more than their counterparts here. Do you really think that men want women bigger than them? That's the reason why we have 26% of our black women that will ever be married. There are so many dynamics that go into that, but just think about it. If men want fit, feminine, and friendly women, and if you're overweight, then how are we going to choose you? Because we're not even looking your way because you're not fit. Let's continue.
By your own words, you just crucified your sister. If the average black woman is 180 to 210 pounds and the average man in this country is 180, they weigh more than men.
Yes, and they need to work out and eat better. It's a change that needs to be made. And
How about this? Okay, I'm Thanos, right? And I'm going to change the reality stone. Can you back up? Your faces all up in the camera.
Yeah, she all up in the camera.
I do that a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But okay, I'm gonna do this. And you know what that means? This means you shouldn't be looking at the comment section.
I'm not.
Okay. This right here means you will never get any more attention from men. Ever.
Okay.
Okay. Just hold the phone still.
It's all over the place.
Let me put it down somewhere.
I don't understand because y'all on the show. Y'all are here. So, audience, imagine this: if I just Thanos snapped and said, "All right, you don't need to work out, you don't need to diet, you don't need to do nothing." But what's gonna happen is you need to back up though, man. Your head's cut off. This is not making a good video. Stay in the frame.
I didn't know you was gonna pick me to go live.
That's got nothing to do if you hold the camera right.
All right. How about
Lord have mercy.
Thank you.
That's good. Now we got it.
Thanos.
I don't have
Nope. I'm saying go finish my example. I don't understand why bonnets and y'all are making it's your image. Take care of it, ladies.
I'm sorry. We're good now.
Yeah. Thanos. All right, here's what happens. You don't tell women nothing. Nope, you can eat whatever you want. But what will happen is you will get no attention from men. No sexual attention. That's out. Period. No romantic attention. That's out. Men will just ignore you. Period. The only male attention you will get is if they have to contact you because of business. Other than that, zero. Okay. Can you imagine a world like that? Where Brenda, who's 220 pounds, hitting the A gap. But all of a sudden, the next day, everywhere she goes, the men just don't see her. She's invisible to them. Every man on the planet, she's invisible to them. Unless she's going up to pay for something or she's got doing business. That's it. How quickly do you think Brenda would realize there's a problem? In under 3 minutes, she recognized there's a problem. And then if I came and said that men aren't talking to you because you weigh too much. You weigh more than a man. Men don't find it appealing, so now you're invisible to them. If you want to reverse this, all you gotta do is weigh what an average female should weigh. Do you think how fast do you think Brenda will go make the changes necessary to get male attention back?
Now, before she answers the question, Tribe, I let Kevin cook there. I want to know what your answers are. Do you think that Brenda's going to make these changes, or do you think Brenda's not here? What do you think her answer is going to be? I'll give you guys a few seconds. All right, let's get back to the video now.
Or do you think she will live the rest of her life that way?
No, she's gonna do what she needs to do to lose the weight.
Wow.
Do you think she'd do it slow? Think it would take time?
Before Kevin gets that, we can't make this up here. She thinks that here, but he gave that example because we're gonna let Kevin cook some more, but how many women are currently losing weight right now? Why do we have the surge of over 78% of our community of black women as overweight and 80% of them are obese? You see how she answered that question? Let's let it cook some more here. Let's continue.
Think it would be this bull crap that women say about it, or you think she dropped that? She do by any means necessary. She get the weight off and keep it off, because as soon as the weight went back up, she became invisible again. As soon as she crossed an invisible marker, do you think she'd stay under? You think she'd stay under that weight?
Yeah, she would.
Yes, she would. And see, that's
would.
the thing.
Now,
with other groups
after
of
the
women,
fact,
like black women can't understand white women and bulimia and all this. Oh, I never go throw up, and I never did it. No, and other women can't understand why y'all 300 pounds and thinking y'all sexy. Lizzo tried to holler at fucking Captain America. That's the problem.
She is still trying to holler at Captain America at 314 pounds. Chris Evans doesn't want no piece of that. And women are falling in love with Lizzo, thinking that this is the standard here.
Y'all want you want body positivity, no standards, only for women. So, don't tell me that women would not recognize that they couldn't get any more male attention, that they would do something about it quickly, and they would maintain it. So if they can do it in that case, man, why can't they do it without me having to be a superhero, a supervillain?
Because a lot of men out here big they head up so they could get in their pants.
Wow. Y'all hear this?
I mean, from my experience, I'm 28. I've been from my experience with men, seeing bigger women got hot. Some men don't like girls that are in shape. They like big women. And I think that just happened to be with the fact that
these men are successful.
What is she talking about?
No, see, this is bullshit.
No,
It is BS here. Let's just break this down here before Kevin continues here. If you see a successful man with a bigger woman, what we're going to see here is that man has been with that woman for a long period of time. They've been married, they have a family, they have kids, and life has, of course, changed her stature here. But it's going to be an anomaly to see a successful man with a bigger woman that he has not been with in a long time. If you do see a man who's somewhat successful with a big woman, that is a fetish. And you best believe that he is not wifing that up here. He is not trying to put her on a pedestal. So women think that they see the exception. They see, oh, look at that big girl, and she's with that good. I have a chance here. No, you don't. You're looking at a guy who may be feeling this woman here for a certain particular time just to get the buns glazed to keep it moving, or she's been there before the money. You can't think that you're just wait here and you're going to get this kind of man, so he's going to take you as he is, as you are. But let's continue to let Kevin cook just a little bit more.
This is bullshit.
Right, Kevin, it is.
See, this is what I mean.
But it's
my God. In mass, are they successful?
I've seen a successful man like a big woman.
I've seen.
Oh my God.
I've seen one.
That's a fetish.
That's what I said, Kev.
Maybe. I wouldn't know, but I just know he preferred bigger women.
Okay, where do you see successful men with large women worldwide?
Fabulous baby mom. She's not no skinny girl.
See what I mean, people?
I mean,
see what I mean, people? See what I mean?
Oh my God. See, a woman throws out someone on TV. We're talking about regular day life here. That's the reason why we have these channels here. That's why we have the Red Pill community. That's why we have the Manosphere on YouTube. We talk constantly here about fit, feminine, and friendly women. So when you see a big woman and you're thinking that, oh my God, that's a possibility for everybody. Guys be loving these big girls here. You just don't know. You guys don't know what you're talking about here. No. Okay, you're going to talk about one guy who may have a certain desire for this here. When we're talking about the average, we're talking about the norm, we're talking about all men here, what they desire and what they want here. Now, we're not talking about the guy who's been with this woman for 30 years. We're talking about if you're going to start the dating process here and you meet someone face to face, and if that woman's over 200 pounds, you do not have a chance. If anything, he's a high paying Pookie and Ray Ray who just wants the buns glazed. Let's continue and finish off the rest of this video now.
What I asked is worldwide, and you go to some reality goddamn TV show.
Right.
I asked where you see where normal successful men, not on TV, not in some damn entertainment. This is how far we will go to push this. When I say, well, there's some men that like big women. Y'all, any. This is why I'm so absolute, because any excuse will do.
Exactly. On that note, we'll stop the video here because any excuse will do. So Tribe, what do you think about what Kevin was saying here in this particular video and this woman's reaction here? Now, we know in our Black community, we have high risk areas of women who are overweight like we're discussing here. And the reason why I'm bringing this video to the forefront is my comment section has been littered with so many women talking about weight issues and the fact that 170 and 180 is not too big. But if you're 5'2" and 5'3", you are fat. If a woman I did a video on said she was 5'6" and 215 pounds and she was not fat, you know what she had on? A waist trainer. Women are trying to disguise their body, and then when they showcase, it's like, look, I'm over 200 pounds, I'm not fat. Wrong. You over here trying to manipulate the statistics here. Ladies, you need to change your diet. You need to change the way you live. You need to change your calorie intake. We need to cut out all the sugary foods. We need to cut out all the pops and sodas. Water, vegetables, eating at the right time here, because we're looking at the fact that so many of our women are not just fat. So many of our women are obese, big, and these health problems gonna lead to heart disease, diabetes, so many other ailments that I'm not gonna list off here in this video here, because of the fact that if we're not healthy and eating right, all we're doing is creating an early demise. We are creating single women who will never get married. We're creating lonely statures. So let's remember this here, ladies. Just because you think you're big, you are big, and you see someone of a big woman who has a man, that does not mean that you have a chance. You're just seeing the anomaly. You're seeing the exception. You don't know how long that woman's been with that man. Okay, the idea is that you want to be as healthy as possible. You want to be in best shape as possible. You want to do everything possible so that you can live a long and successful, healthy life. And when you do that, you're going to find the high value man. You will find that Henry if you have your mindset and your physical mindset, your physical stature at the right way it's supposed to be. If not, then you'll be just like all these other women, the women who are not 26% and getting married, but the 74% who are single and have to get a dog and die alone. Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. Let me know what you think about this video here. Let me know what you think about Kevin, our fallen soldier, and this woman in my commentary. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.